Good evening, and thanks for joining me for another ride. The algorithm seems to appreciate these rides, which is nice because I appreciate them as well. I just finished a slight hill, so I'm already feeling a little out of breath. I also did a leg workout today, so my legs are already feeling pretty toasted, but that's all right. We're gonna do a pretty simple loop. Well, I don't know, it's deceivingly short, or it's deceivingly long. It feels much shorter than I think it actually is, but I'm not sure I've ever ridden it with the clock against it. So we'll test it out and we'll see how it goes. But again, thanks for coming along. If you're new to the channel, which it seems like a lot of you are who watched the last two biking videos, so welcome. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I love to make videos, so I challenge myself to make one every day. I don't really do it for any views or anything, because if I did, I would have quit a long time ago. I just enjoy doing it. But any of the viewers that like to follow me along the way is much appreciated and enjoyed, and it's all good vibes. We got a pretty decent sized hill here that we're gonna bomb down. That's always a little bit fun. And it's one-way traffic, or at least it's supposed to be one-way traffic, so usually you just get a nice, clean, safe hill bomb. Sometimes you get some cars that go up it. Like, I'd be lying if I said I hadn't gone up this way myself, but at least you get a nice, clean way into a neighborhood. And we're gonna take a little tour of this neighborhood. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you around, just because this is a kind of a strange development. It's like a lot of very cookie cutter houses that are all very square and sheer, and most of them don't have garages, or at least a lot of them don't. I don't know, they're kind of bizarre, but they're nice, you know. I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't live in one of these. But we're gonna do this as a nice little climb, get our blood really pumping here, get our lungs working. Some doggies. Hello, doggies. I'm feeling pretty beat. I'll be completely real with you. And every time I talk about this stuff, I always find myself sort of holding back or putting lots of asterisks and caveats in everything I say, because I think my fear is that people think I'm like, close to the edge or something, and it's almost never that dramatic. I mean, let's be real. My life, objectively, is pretty nice, and I don't have very much to complain about that is material. But that being said, I'm still human, and I feel tired and sometimes feel a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, a little bit discouraged, I guess. I don't know if that's the word I'm seeking for on this particular day. I love this nice view right here. You got the tree line and the houses at the hill. It's very pretty. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm particularly feeling down. I'm just feeling very tired, because life is such a balance, right? That's like kind of a cliche to say, but it really feels like that sometimes. And as more and more things as you go in life, you accumulate more, I guess, obligation. I don't know. I mean, a lot of it, most of what stresses me out could be chalked up to self-harm, like it's my own doing to put myself in this. But there's so many expectations and goals in your life but they're all in these very siloed categories. So for example, it's like, you know, in one particular silo, you're trying to be the best you can be from a professional, you know, in your career, as a job, as an employer, or an employee. And then on other hands, you're trying to be the best you can be in sort of in ways like the day-to-day tasks. You're trying to be the best you can be as a husband, as a father, as a homeowner, as, you know, a videographer. I'm trying to be the best I can be as an athlete, as, I don't know, an enjoyer of media, right? Like there's all these things that you want to be, maybe not the best at, but the best to your ability. And knowing how to gauge what the best is can be hard. And whenever I try to focus on being better at something or giving more time to something, I find that I swing too far in one direction and I begin to neglect other things in my life or other goals or other routines. And so it's just a constant balancing act, right? Like you're just constantly trying to overcorrect. And again, let me use I statements here. I feel like there's always this feeling like one day I'm gonna strike that balance, but I'm really starting to, again, as I get older and get more of a domesticated lifestyle, I'm realizing that's kind of a pipe dream, and that's also a really unfair and unrealistic thing to, like, it's an unrealistic benchmark to hold yourself to, because it's never gonna feel like that. Everything's gonna ebb and flow. And so anyways, to put some more concrete ideas to this very abstract and cryptic thought spew, I'm just working really hard at work to try and get everything finished for my leave of absence. And then I'm also obviously going into a very big transition. You know, I'm about to have a baby, another child. And so life is gonna once again be very different. I don't think it'll ever be as different of a transition as it was from 0 to 1 children, but it's definitely not gonna be no transition. It's not truly gonna be the same old. It's gonna be an extra layer of challenge, just by the very nature of the reality of, you know, being responsible for an additional human. So yeah, and then there's always, like, I think I can speak for everyone who is managing a lot of things or even a few things at once. You have these moments where you're like, where am I? You know, where is the time for myself? And that's a horribly selfish thing to say, because here I am on a bike ride by myself. But, you know, go a little bit deeper, go another layer into the onion, and you could argue that this is the daily, right? But this is still time that I'm getting to myself, away from my responsibilities as a father, away from many of the responsibilities I have as a husband, to just do something that is implicitly selfish, which is making a video every day. But on the flip side, this project has proven itself professionally and career-wise to be very valuable. I truly believe I wouldn't have gotten, I don't know, my last 3 jobs if it wasn't for the dailies, both as a bumper sticker elevator pitch that it is to say I made a video every day for 7 years, but also the accumulated skill level that just inevitably comes with doing something every single day. So, you know, I guess the point I'm making is you never really know what silo and what value anything has. I mean, obviously my family is number one, but your family can't be everything. It can't be your entire identity. It can be the vast majority, the nearly whole of your identity, but it can't be all. Because without that, there would be no this, you know? So, I don't know, I guess I'm feeling pretty philosophical tonight. But I'll tell you what, this bike ride has really helped. This stream of consciousness has really helped. Sometimes it feels nice just to talk, you know? But, like I said, don't be fooled. This is not me complaining. This is not a cry for help. I'm perfectly happy. I'm just yet another man, another human being navigating the human experience. So, thanks so much for tuning in. I hope this is as good as whatever people saw in the last two. But regardless of that, I plan to keep making them because I enjoy them, and frankly, it's easy content. And I just really love to go biking. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.